A lot of us can shamefully admit that we've used the excuse we are trusting the process or we are being patient with the goals we are trying to achieve. And you need to be able to learn the difference between wasting your time and actually being patient. Because to me, being patient with something, you still have that urgency. You're still actively going for it and not sitting around and lazing about. I could tell everybody I know to trust the process while I try to become a YouTuber, and still at the same time I'm not uploading regularly or any videos. And that's just me wasting my time. And that's not to say our ambitions are a waste of time, but you are wasting your time when you are not active with your pursuit, when you are actually hanging back. Because to say you really trust the process and you're not thinking about the end goal and you're being patient, you are actively pursuing your dreams and goals. You're working hard, you're on the mark every single day, and you're being patient because you're not trying to rush anything, but you are still going full force ahead. You're not breaking, you're not stopping, you're not relaxing, chillaxing, because at the end of the day, this is something that you need. And if you were just sitting there waiting for it to fall into your lap, of course, people are going to tell you that it's a waste of time because you could be doing better things with your time and actually trying to move forward with that time. That's something I especially had to learn in my life because time and time again, I truly thought I was doing the most. I truly thought that I was working really hard, and I was telling everybody around me, listen guys, just trust the process. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm going to see those results. But at the same time, there were so many moments where I was wasting my time. So if you want to be real with yourself, please ask yourself, are you actually wasting time? Not on the end goal, not what you really want, but to the word, are you wasting your time by doing nothing in the moment? I was at a point where I was telling everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I was thinking, why are the people that follow me not subscribing to my YouTube channel? I'm telling everybody to do it. I think I'm working hard. When you're looking at the uploads and everything, you're seeing months ago, you're seeing I'm barely uploading. Of course, nobody wants to subscribe. Of course, people around me are maybe not even saying it to me, but suggesting that I'm wasting my time and I should be doing something else because I'm barely putting any work in to what I want. And that could relate to anything. Your job, your hobby, training, gym, anything that could relate to anything in your life where you and the people around you may think you're wasting your time. In any other context where somebody is trying to say you're wasting your time, who are they to speak? Because you should be living on your own terms. You should have your own goals in mind, and nobody could tell you what you are doing with your time unless you were doing nothing with that time and you are not moving wise. A lot of the time, we gaslight ourselves into believing that we are working our hardest. But I got something to tell you. We can always work harder. You can never work too hard. And we all know that hard work pays off. Even if we're at the end of that line, hard work standing there, we know it's got to pay up. It's got to pay up one day because all this hard work isn't going to just go into nothing. It's not like we don't learn anything from working hard. Maybe we need to switch our angle on how we're doing things to see more results. But I can tell you, especially from experience and also common sense, that the more you put in, the more you get out. Don't ever try and tell yourself that you're working too hard on something because that doesn't make any sense. I do think that especially for impatient people, it's hard when you are working hard, but you are not seeing those results. Sometimes you have to blind yourself. Sometimes you have to put your hand over your eyes like you're playing hide and seek and really ignore everything. You need to ignore the idea of having a result or an instant result because that one day, that one night will come and you're working towards it. But not everything is instant. Not everything you can get by the snap of your fingers. I mean, I feel like I'm talking common sense and you guys know I'm here to remind you on certain things because we all learn every day. We learn so much. Our brain is a sponge. We already know all of this information, but sometimes we do need daily reminders to remind ourselves of certain things, and that's what I'm here to do. And I'm here to remind you that results are not just instant. I mean, sometimes I wish maybe they were instant, But we can't, because what if an instant result went away just as quick? I feel like when you work towards something and it takes a long time to get it, surely it pays off. Surely it pays off, because when you get something quick, when that goes, you don't care about it too much. You know, you don't have that emotional connection. There wasn't that process, that journey towards it. But once we gain everything that we want and we know we have worked so hard for weeks, months, years, that feeling, I can't even describe what that's going to feel like. I can't, but we'll just know when it happens. So learn to use your time wisely. At every moment in the day, there could be something you're doing. And that's something I'm trying to ingrain into my mind. I don't have to go into the mirror, tell myself I'm lazy, I'm a loser, I'm ugly, I'm short. Well, that's true. I don't need to do any of that. All I need to do is get into my mind, look, I could be using my time wisely. I could be doing something right now instead of sitting down, scrolling on my phone, eating even when I'm not hungry. All right, wait, that was a low blow. I'm sorry. Just chill. Just chill. That was actually a low blow. But just doing little things to kill the time when I could be using my time. Everybody watching this, there could be something you are doing. There surely is something you have to do. Because everybody thinks that they got nothing to do. They live in a boring life. When we all have tasks we need to complete. We all got little things that we need to do. All right, so make sure you're doing all those things and not just sitting around killing time, because you cannot get that time back. You never can. It's just like sleep. You go to bed late, you think those naps are getting back your sleep, but they're just not, because that time's gone. Time is moving, 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 moving. Use that time. Don't waste it. Try and use that time as much as you can. So who knows? Maybe we are wasting our time. Maybe later down the line, we won't even be striving or going for the things that we were going for currently now. But I think none of that matters. As long as you know to yourself that you're working your hardest and that you are trying to make it happen, because we have to try and make it happen. What else can you do? It has to happen for us. That's the mindset you should have. Then nobody could ever tell you anything. Because although we change over time, although our ambitions change over time, our mindset changes over time, we have to stop thinking about over time and we need to think about now. Make sure that you are not wasting your time. Make sure that you are maintaining some sort of patience. Hang in there, my friend. I know you've got it. Stay locked in, because hard work is only gonna pay off, and we're coming for that reward like the tax man, because we need that. So right now, be honest with yourself and ask yourself, am I wasting my time, or am I just being patient and trusting the process? Or is that just an excuse and I am wasting my time? What I need you to do is learn the difference between wasting your time and being patient. And once you do that, you'll find your answer. Anyway, that's me for today. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow like always. Oh my God.